Welcome back to the Grand Apps Show. We are on episode 3 in honor of International Women's Day, which you might not be aware of. We have a new team member to the show. Introduce yourself. What's your role? What do you do?
Hi guys, my name is Gina Giuliano, and I am the project manager here at Grand Apps.
Absolutely. So we have a special show. What I do a lot of Grand Apps, and now what Gina also does with being a project manager and also support, client success, that's what we want to talk about today. And there's kind of 3 segments of support that I like to talk about, or I like to see myself doing on a regular basis, and that is customer service, customer support, and then client success. These are 3 separate departments, but they're all intertwined and they're all vital to a business and the health of a business. So just to kind of give you an idea if you're unaware, so I picture customer success being a pre-sale, when either a prospect or someone interested in your service or product either comes to your store, calls your phone, sends in an email just looking for inquiries, anything like that. That's customer service. Customer support comes after the sale, and that's tech support, IT, if there's shipping, if there's refunds, anything like that. That is after the sale. And then there's client success, which is also very important, and that is a prolonged after the sale. That's just keeping your clients happy and obviously keep them coming back and things like that. So Gina, taking on some customer support, you're familiar with all those. What would you think would be the toughest one, you think, in your opinion? I know you're kind of new to it, but what do you think?
I guess probably customer support.
I was going to say that too. And why?
Yeah.
Why do you think that's the most difficult?
Because you have a lot going on, but you also want to be really prompt with getting back to people, and you want to take everybody's issues head on right when you get them. But sometimes you can't. You have some lag. Sometimes it takes a little bit to address issues, and sometimes you really want to just communicate with your customers and get the issue fixed right away, but you can't always do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially being in kind of the tech industry, you have to work on things. Bugs come up, you have to work on them. I think customer support is obviously the toughest also for multiple reasons. For one, customer service, when people are coming to you for a sale possibly, you're all happy, right? You got a new prospect, they're interested in your product, this and that, you can tell them about it, blah, blah, blah. After the sale is keeping them happy and keeping them coming back. Right, and obviously there might be issues, things like that you have to fix on a regular basis. One reason why I think customer support is very important, and I'm not just being biased because I do it, is for one, it kind of is an overview of your whole company, right? If I'm going to somebody and they provide excellent support, I'm thinking their product is just as good as their support or as good as their service. And also, good customer support, I think, it builds loyalty with your customers, and it also can bring more money to your business for multiple reasons. For one, if you have, let's say, like a recurring revenue or things like that, if your customer support is up to par, then they're going to stay with your business, and then you're going to keep that recurring revenue generating. And also, if you have good support, they're going to be more likely to buy additional products, additional service, upcharges, and things like that. And then I would say it also helps with word of mouth. How many times, do you have any company out there, have you had a bad customer support experience before?
Not necessarily. I've had some people kind of contact us and be a little unhappy, but you just got to take it in and respond promptly and respectfully, and it pretty much blows over as long as you try to see where they're coming from.
Absolutely, for sure. And that's something, I guess, some tips for actually customer support if people out there are in that field. For one is being prompt, right? We have multiple ways to get in contact with Grand Apps. We obviously have a support email. We have an office line. We also have dedicated account managers, which also will respond to their own clients, things like that. So just being readily available to answer such requests is important. And setting terms with your client, so when you will respond. Obviously people have 24/7 support hotlines, which is awesome, but let's say you're just not able to do that quite yet. We say we'll be able to respond to you within 24 hours of your email. 9 times out of 10, we are a lot quicker than 24 hours, but at least our clients know we will respond, within that time frame, right? And also to be level-headed with any type of client, you really have to be able to put yourself in their shoes and really see where they're coming from. And that really helps if you know that business in and out. If you're we cater to a lot of service industries, restaurants, chiropractors, doctors, whatever it is though, our staff is educated on any type of industry, which allows us to really see where they're coming from and then help us to, resolve that issue as quickly as possible. So a couple little support tips. So just jumping into it, how vital do you think customer support is? What's your take on
Oh, it's so vital.
the whole field?
I mean, in every single marketing class that I've ever taken, in college, the first thing you learn about is customer relationship management. Your CRM has to be top notch. You have to treat your customers, you have to respond to issues promptly and just treat them valued, every single customer. You always want to leave your customer better and happier than they came.
Absolutely.
Every single time.
For sure. Cater to your customers. That's what we're about. We absolutely strive excellence for customer support and service. You call our hotline today, Gina will be the one answering with a smile and a thank you for calling Grand Rapids. This is Gina. How may I help you? Like I said, our emails are always checked. We're always looking to reach out and respond as quickly as possible. So there you go. Some support tips for anyone out there starting a business looking to, really take their support to the next level. It is vital. Just to kind of branch off a little bit more, there's been multiple times where I am really happy with the product, but then just from the customer support, and if it's bad, I'm telling like Chris or somebody else, man, like I just had bad customer support, right? And then it might be a business within the same industry, so he'll be like, man, you should try this or this company or this company. So like I said before, a good customer support can build good word of mouth. I feel negative, bad customer support can lose customers on a regular basis. So, just something to keep in mind when you're growing your business and really getting a lot of clients and really having to, keep up on your customer service, customer support, and client success also, keeping your customers happy and satisfied during the duration of the time they're going to be your client. So there you go, episode 3, The Grand Apps Show. We will see you next time.
Bye.